Hello, I want to talk about the modifications I've made to my bike and tell you how things are going. This Super Meteor 650 is a great bike, but the modifications help it to be even nicer. Okay. Well, the first thing I did was I ordered the pannier rails, which fit round there, came round. As I already had these bags from my classic 500. They're only cheap bags, and they're ideal for just nipping to the shops and collecting milk and bread and things. So that was the first thing. The second thing was the addition of these midpoint footrests, which now are already installed and lovely. And then I got the heel toe shifter, which I've had to modify. I had to shorten it. It was actually, well, you can see that I've cut it off and then just moved it forward an inch and a half or so. It was just too far away from my heel. It must have been designed for huge feet, but I take size 11s and I was struggling to make it work, so now it's quite good. And the other thing I didn't like on this bike, well, there's a bit the buffeting that people moan about, so I have addressed that as well with this little item here. I haven't actually used it yet with that on, so that's to be seen as if it works alright or not. But the thing which I didn't like about this bike, especially when I first saw it in the dealer in 2023, was the all white on the tank. I like the red, so what I've done, I don't know if you can see this here now, I've got some pinstripes on it to break it up, and I think that works really well. I got the idea from my crash helmet. I got this crash helmet last year. It wasn't because I was planning on getting the Super Meteor. It's because I got a big head, and the black one I ordered was too small, and I had to send it back and get an extra large. And the biggest one they had only came in this colour, so by a happy coincidence, it sort of matches the bike. But I had it on the bike there like that one day, and I thought, I quite like the red stripe up through the middle of it. And I thought, I wonder if that would work on the tank of the bike. So that's what I've done, as you can see. So we've got, we really are matching now. Although the red is a little bit slightly different red, but as near as damn it, isn't it? Just a little bit lighter on the helmet. Yeah, so there we are. I'm waiting for a pair of shock absorbers from Hagen's, which I ordered on April the 28th. I spoke to the girl and she said that they would be probably 10 days, and I had to ring them yesterday and find out what on earth's going on, because it's almost a month. And they hadn't turned up. She tells me that I don't know, she said the welder wasn't working, whether she means the bloke who does the welding or the machine, so, but that they would be ready for dispatches Friday. And the other thing I've done is change these I've added these, what they call offset. I didn't really want to go much higher, but I wanted them to come back more, so I've gone for these. And it feels lovely now, although I would have preferred if they fitted flush down tight. But I mean, they are gripping like hell, and it doesn't appear to be that brilliant, but I don't know. Let's try that. Just trying to focus in on it properly. There we are. I think that's, yeah. So there we are. And that's all I've got to say for the minute. We'll try out the... Oh, there was a lovely cloth that came with the screen. This little screen here. They gave this lovely cleaning cloth with it as well. It's nice. Double-sided, thick. Yeah. Just the job. For polishing anything, really. And this pinstripe comes in on a reel or on a roll. I got acres of the stuff left over, but I'm wondering now whether I shouldn't have a white stripe down the middle of the mudguard here. But I think that's made a hell of a difference to me, having that on there. It just looks, just breaks up all that white. I would have preferred it if they'd have painted it the same as the blue one, with the white teardrop and the red on top. But there we are. I mean, that saved having to get the whole thing resprayed. I think that looks good. Yeah. Okay, bye for now.